Spiritual ascension is here. Shout out to all my high vibrational beings, all my gods and goddesses out here. I be live and everybody asks me, yo, how do I raise my vibration? How do I do this? How do I do that? Because I be spitting a lot of game. Go follow me on TikTok. Same name as this. I'm going to leave it down in the description as well as a link. You can click that and go follow me. You feel me? And subscribe on here because I be live saying the same shit. You feel me? Shout out to all my TikTok followers that come on my YouTube. Now, we're going to really break down what this spiritual ascension really is and what's actually happening. So you got to understand that what's happening right now on Earth is a high vibrational shift. And everybody is witnessing from the weather. See, where I'm at, yesterday was snowy. Then the sun came out. The day before that, it was rainy. The sun came out. Then a tornado happened. And then the day before that one, it was straight sunny. Okay, so when we look at this weather, you see this is off a little bit. We know they got the machines. We ain't going into this. But Earth is fighting back because Earth is raising her vibration. See, Earth is a conscious being just like me and you. Just like how you got a consciousness, you got a soul, you got a spirit. Earth got the same thing. And the reason I tell you Earth got the same thing, because listen to this. What grows up out the ground? Take that and just take that right there. Grows from it. Nothing grows from something dead. I don't care what you look at. It's never going to be a dead thing or non-living thing that produce life, bro. Never going to be. Never. So when you look at the earth, it's just like a goddess. It's just like a woman. They birth life. You feel me? We seed it. We like the sun. You feel me? We go ahead and nurture it. And the earth births everything. Just like how we nurture our women and they birth the baby. Or we plant the seed and they birth the baby. You feel me? It's real simple when you get into it. It's not really as complicated as everybody seem or make it seem. You feel me? So now let's tap back into how to raise your vibration. First, I told on my live last night, it's 3 things that you got to get down pat. You feel me? Mind, body, and soul, bro. Straight like that. Mind, body, and soul. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. My fault. You feel me? We ain't doing no cuts. This all authentic, though. So when you get into that fact, first you got to purge through your body, bro. You got to purge your body. That means you got to stop eating what you used to eat. Go for more low carbs if you're trying to switch off of that slave diet. Because I'm going to be real, on a real tip, everything, all my black folks, I'm talking to y'all right now, I ain't going to lie. All my melanated beings, bro, they had us eating crazy shit. And our grandparents had us eating crazy shit. Bro, my grandparents eat hog mugs and chitlins and pig feet and shit. Do you know what a hog mug and chitlins is? Bro, that is the intestines of a pig. The pigs is the dirtiest animal. So y'all like, hold up. That stuff right there, plus all of the fried foods, plus all of the unhealthy decisions, all of the breads, bro, that shit is unhealthy for you. You're not supposed to be eating it like that. See, whole time bread turned into sugar as soon as it hit your body. Pig feet, that is the feet of a pig. You wouldn't eat no human feet, would you? Right. You wouldn't eat no cow. I ain't gonna lie, some people do eat cow feet. Like my Jamaicans out there, y'all eat cow feet. You know, goat feet. I'm not eating no foot of nothing no more, bro. I used to eat pig feet. I fell victim to it, bro. That's why I sit here and tell y'all, you feel me? I ain't talking like I ain't never been through the shit. It's the only reason I ain't talk on it, because I've been through it. Or I seen this shit. I don't talk on nothing I ain't never experienced. That's false. That's fraud. And I ain't like that. You feel me? So when we talk about your diet, you got to go more into your fruits and vegetables, into your lean meat, bro. Cut all that chicken, cut all that beef out, bro. Go get some turkey burgers and shit, bro. Go get some ground turkey. It's better than some ground beef. I'm trying to tell you, less fat and all that. You feel me? More healthy. Go get you some lamb instead of some steak. Everybody think lamb that expensive. I just started getting lamb a few months ago, bro, on a real tip. And it's not that expensive, bro. It's a real good budget. Y'all better go get y'all some lamb. You just gotta go to the right spot. You feel me? Then I ain't gonna lie, the seafood better than all that, for real, right? I ain't gonna lie, even though the seafood dirty, right? But you gotta pick the right meat or the right fish from the sea. So I like to go with the salmon. That's my go-to. I ain't gonna lie. I really eat the salmon. Me and my girl, we just be messing the salmon up, just like that, right? And it's healthy in omega-3 too. Omega-3 is good for you. I ain't gonna lie. Go do your research on omega-3. Y'all gotta go intake that for real. Even if you get the capsules like vitamins type shit. But salmon produce it naturally. That's why it's good to eat salmon. and tuna. Those are 2 healthy fish. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all go eat that. Then when we get into fasting, you gotta starve your parasites. Everybody got parasites in their body, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And it sound weird. Oh no, I ain't got no parasites. Boy, you got parasites, girl. You got a parasite in your body, bro. That's why you want the sugar. This is why you want the fast food. If you eat fast food anyway, bro, you need to go ahead and go do a 30-day fast, bro. Just some fruits, some vegetables, some water, dog. You need to cut all that fast food out, bro. Starve yourself from that. Because you getting all of that unhealthy stuff. I'm not even going to lie, bro. Cut all of that out, bro. I don't eat no fast food. I might eat some Chick-fil-A fries here and there. I'm not going to lie. But I don't eat no fast food. I'm not eating none of that. That's McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Wendy's, all that. Man, you can kiss that goodbye. You got to stop eating that. Then when we get more, because that's your physical, you got to cleanse yourself. Go and take some herbs and shit too, bro. Go look up some herbs. And then you got to get into your crystal work. You got to get into your meditation. Now this goes us to like spiritually, but we can't skip the mentally, because the mental goes with your body, because your body will throw your mental off. See, when you fasting and all that, your mental going to start getting at you. It's going to be different energies, because you purging that one energy of that parasite that controls you through your gut. A lot of stuff is through your gut. You got a brain in your gut. That's why you got a gut feeling, you feel me? Your first brain developed right here, bro. Straight here in your gut. So whole time, you think through your gut too. You just got to understand that your gut sends electrical signals to your brain to be like, oh, I'm hungry. Who you think tell you hungry? Nobody tell you hungry. You tell you hungry, right? And it's not your brain saying, oh, I'm hungry. Your body feeling it. And that feeling is sending electrical signals to your brain saying, I'm hungry, nigga. Hungry. Go eat. I need that. But you don't really need to eat all the time. See, all that excessive eating, this is why weight gain is a thing, because excessive eating was thrown in the plate. You're not supposed to eat 3 meals a day. Eat you 2. Eat you a light breakfast and a cool dinner. Because you're not even supposed to eat not heavy before you go into the astral realm. It's too much weight on your body, you feel me? You're not supposed to be that heavy before you go in the realm like that. So then we get back more into mentally. You got to understand that most thoughts that you got not yours. I got to tell you that for a fact. You got 7 chakras. And the last chakra right here, or the first, however you want to count them. You can count them from the root to the crown, or the crown to the root, however you want to do it. But you got your crown, you feel me? Your crown is like a receiver. I'm going to tell you something about your brain real quick, right? Your crown is a receiver. Your brain's a transmitter. Just like your eyes. Your eyes is a receiver, your brain's a transmitter, just like your crown. This is a receiver, your brain's a transmitter. Your brain never stops being a transmitter though, you see that? See, you can receive in different ways, but it all got to get transmitted through the brain. Your brain like a computer, right? When you input a code into the computer reads that. And your computer is reading everything that's inputted into it, whether you input it or not, because you're not the only person that can work your computer, right? When you gone, a random person can work your computer. You leave your computer outside, somebody can work your computer, you feel me? This is why you got to spiritually protect yourself. So my reason to go into that analogy, because you got to understand everything that comes through your crown chakra ain't you, bro. Not every thought you have is yours. Now, you got to understand that you can create a thought, but most of them thoughts in your head is not yours. Even when you get a thought to do something, that's not yours. You're being guided, bro. You didn't tell yourself, well, you told yourself to do it, but from a different realm, bro. You got spirit guides, you got ancestors, you got your higher self, you got a whole bunch of beings that can contact you. But with that being good side, it's a bad side, because there's other beings as well that can send stuff in your field. This is why you have to energetically protect yourself. Now you gotta understand that when I say good, bad, it's just like a parallel. I mean, you don't know good without the bad, and you don't know bad without the good, you feel me? So it's just like a parallel with it. Everything is balanced. Got it on me, yin and yang for real. Masculine, feminine, everything come in duality, you feel me? So when we talking about the mental aspect and the taming your mental, you gotta understand that not everything in your mental is from you. When you differentiate that, then you can start paying attention to your thoughts like, that's not me. Don't interact with it. It flow. Go right through you. Because if you don't interact with it, it goes to the next person. You ever heard Michael Jackson say, if he got a song, he wake up, he got a song that come to his head, he got to write it down before Prince get there. Because that thought will go right there. Go right to another person. And he understood that. So he said, as soon as he get up, everything that come to him, he got to do when it come to him. You feel me? This is why people are called to do things, right? Hence this video. Now once we get that down pat, you can understand that controlling your mind is a little bit more easier, because all that mental health shit, all that da 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 da, I ain't gonna lie, that shit's from the society, bro. You wasn't born with that. You got it from the society. Straight like that. Got it from the society, bro. Even the autism and the Down syndrome, that's from the society, bro. Straight like that, bro. Whatever was put in the society, bro, we didn't start off doing that. It didn't start off like that. We all started off healthy and actually thriving. Now you come in, shoot you with nanobots. Then after they shoot you with nanobots, they give you more nanobots and say they vaccines. And then they say, let me get your blood so I can see how the vaccines and the nanobots interacting with it. Oh, it's interacting with it good. Let's shoot some more up in there. Boom, you feel me? That's how they get you. And then after that, now they wonder why people fucked up, why people got disabilities, da da da. If you experiment on an animal, later down the line, you're going to start seeing defects in them, right? That's how it is with us. See, it's just an experiment, and it's so crazy that I even got to put it to you like that, because that is real. You feel me? So back into talking about controlling your mental and go clean your mental, because you got to understand, this all goes into a part of vibrating high, because you can't vibrate high if your thoughts low. How you going to vibrate high, but everything you think about low vibrational? You feel me? You got to get out of that. You feel me? All my reflections out here, because I am talking to a mirror. Even though you behind the screen, we all each other, bro. I'm me, you me, and I'm you, dog. Just like that. It is what it is, you feel me? So then let's get into the spiritual side, because the mental side is being able to separate yourself from society norms and being able to be okay with yourself and actually going within yourself. And this goes back into the spiritual side, because to go within yourself, you're going to have to go and meditate. After you cut out the foods, right? And to get your mental right, spiritual and mental go hand in hand, because whole time you get your mental right, you get your spirit right. But your spirit going to get your mental right. And your mental going to get your spirit right. You feel me? It's just like it's like ping pong, for real, for real. Once the game started, it never end. You feel me? You got to get yourself right. Now let's get back into it, because you got to understand that you do got to go and sit down with yourself. You got to meditate 13:13, as I was right there saying that. You got to sit down. You got to meditate, bro. You got to go within. I ain't going to lie. Forget what everybody's telling you about, no, oh, it's weird to be with crystals. It's weird to sit down and do this and meditate. It's weird to be talking to spirits. It's weird to da-da-da-da-da. Because I'm going to tell you, in your spiritual journey, you're going to talk to spirits. Literally. I'm a spirit. You're listening to a spirit right now, a soul. So get that out your whole mind, that spirits is dangerous and da-da-da-da-da. It's good people and bad people. I'm not a dangerous person, but it's somebody out there that's dangerous. Duality, you feel me? Now let's get back into it, you feel me? Boom, because these analogies and shit that I be using is real life. So when we get back into it, fuck what they be thinking, bro. Because I don't know if I even cussed in here like that. Man, fuck what they be thinking, dog. Bro, I don't care if they think you weird. I don't care if they think you cool. Because really, I don't care if they think you unnormal, nigga, or normal. 1414, nigga. Now, because the reason I'm saying that is because the sleep people are the crazy ones. The woke people are the real, live, normal, sane. Because once you realize that this shit around you is false, you start realizing that everything they've been telling you false, man. You go into religion, that shit's false. You go into history, that shit's false as shit. They got here in 1492. Before that, where was the white people at? Oh, you say, oh, we had them over there in England and over there in Europe and all that, da-da-da-da-da. Whole time, be real with each other, right? 1492. Bring me up some history in 1492. Bring me up some history. And look at what it talk about. It ain't gonna talk about none of that shit. You can be like, oh, it's gonna talk about one of these kings. It's gonna talk about this king and queen. Where they get kings and queens from? They can't get kings and queens, bro, because in the Sumerians, you gotta go back to the ancient civilizations. So I'm gonna drop some knowledge right here so I can show y'all real quick, right? Whole time, you gotta go back to the first ever civilization, the Sumerians. And you gotta realize that whole time, the kingship didn't even start with them. It started from the heavens, which means it started from our ancestors. Our melanated, our carbonated beings, you know what I mean, bro. Our carbonated gods and goddesses, bro. That started with us in a different planet, different plane, bro. Kingship, king and queenship, for real, came down from the heavens. Go research them. The Anunnaki, go research them. Shout to the ancestors, high vibrational energy. They just flew past like a mug, you feel me? You feel me? Now, when we start really talking, you got to understand that they could not have king and queenship if they were not us. Who the fuck gave them king and queenship? You got to know a king and a queen to be a king and a queen. You can't just go over there and replicate it. That's not how it happens. You can't do that. To build the castles like that, they didn't do that. They ain't had a building material, bro. They ain't even have the knowledge to build shit like that. And then if you want to be real, where was they at where the pyramids was built? Because we know it wasn't the white people around then. No Caucasians. I'll be real with y'all. It wasn't none of y'all, bro. Because you got to understand that. Tell me where y'all was at when we was out there being Egyptian pharaohs. Tell me where y'all was at. Y'all wasn't there. You were not depicted. Guess what they had contact with? Who they had contact with? Our ancestors. Extraterrestrials. Nigga, where the fuck y'all come from? Extraterrestrials. Y'all are extraterrestrials. I gotta put it to you like that, bro. You're not from here. You're extraterrestrial. We are too, though. We extraterrestrials like a mug. But the difference about it, we been here longer than y'all. This been our planet. Y'all came over here to fuck shit up. I don't know. We came here bringing peace. Not saying it wasn't no conflict. Bro, everybody got some conflict. You feel me? It's life. Nigga, as a physical being, you feel me? You're gonna have some conflict. See, we talking a lot of cosmic knowledge. I ain't gonna lie. Cosmic history. I'm about to come out with a video on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Watch me. Man. But back into what I'm talking about, because I get y'all might want to hear this story, so I'm gonna go back with it, you feel me? When we came down here, we really just seeded this whole planet, you feel me? And we've been here, and it's like you gotta understand that we really is the original habitants. You feel me? Because you gotta understand that this right here is the same color as the trees, same color as the dirt, same color as minerals. We've been here, bro. It's been ours. It's been ours. Where were you at? Where were the Caucasians at, right? When we was out there playing with spaceships, playing with plasma beams, we out there playing with frequency tools. We out here playing. We out here pharaohs. We switched it up and started wrapping out people in gold and putting them in the pyramids so their energy can go ahead and Dang, that's exactly what they did. Good download. Their energy was able to transcend more smoother. You feel me? Or transition more smoother because they in an energy capsule. You feel me? That allows their energy, right, to preserve their body. Because you gotta understand that I think they wanted to come back. I think they was trying to come back though. That's why they preserved their body. I think they was trying to come back. I think that's why they preserved their body so good. Because whole time they preserved their body, and I think we fucked it up with the not we, but the society, then the scientists fucked it up going over there and touching them. Because once they took them out, once they go and dust them off and and go look and open up tombs and start doing shit like that, they start fucking up the fermentation in there to keep the body good. So that the pharaohs could come back and, you feel me, come back in their body. This is why in some TV shows you see they recite that ancient chant and shit, and then the mummy come from right out the tomb. Who called me? Da, 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 da. Bro, that man came from the spirit realm into the body like, nigga, he wasn't ready yet. You feel me? But y'all just it's high level conversations we gotta get into, you feel me? It's a lot we about to get into. But basically I'm gonna go back into spiritual side of it, because we're not done with this video. I'm gonna give you a few more and I'm gonna let y'all go real quick. Y'all go tune into the next video. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Whole time, when you start going within, you're gonna start seeing more things about yourself. You're going to start realizing, dang, I didn't even know that about myself. Well, dang, I forgot that. Or this, that. See, once you start going within and get you some crystals, bro, I'm not going to lie, my shop coming out soon, bro. I'm about to have necklaces for you, rings for you. God dang, just raw crystals for you. I'm going to have all type of sage for you. All my spiritual beings, my high vibrational beings. And I'm not waxing y'all, bro, because I don't believe everything should be overpriced. I believe everything should be a good price. I don't believe everything should be taxing and waxing. What the fuck? This is Earth. Stop taxing and waxing, nigga. And if real life, if we being honest, if money wasn't a thing, I'd get this shit away. Straight like that. I'd get this shit straight away. I'd be like, hey, all my fault. You want protection? What you need? You want something to help you manifest what you need. You need something to cleanse you. What you need. You need what you need, Reiki. What you need. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I'm here to help. Man, I'm here to help. For the highest good, dog. And with these 3 things that you got to take into account of raising your vibration, I'm going to throw in another one. Go outside. Nature. It's springtime now. Go outside. Get some of them downloads. You feel me? Get some of them downloads. Just like that. Now look. Hit that subscribe button. I got more lives coming out. Link down in the description for my TikTok. Shout out to all my TikTok fans that's coming to the YouTube. Y'all subscribe to this. You know I'm be dropping gems just like this. Longer videos, because on TikTok, I'm only limited to 10 minutes, you feel me? But I'm going to get on here and I'm going to start doing my thing more, you feel me, with the videos. High vibrational energy to y'all. Peace and high vibrations to the gods and goddesses out there, bro. All my high vibrational spiritual beings. Now, I ain't going to lie. Tap in with my music too, though. Tap in with my music, link down in the description, because I am an artist. See, I create a whole bunch of stuff. We here to create, you feel me? A lot of y'all on TikTok know I make music. We be out there chopping it up, you feel me? Y'all hit that subscribe button to my channel down in the description. Peace, high vibrational energy, and light to y'all. I'll catch y'all later.